Depending on which side of the generational divide you've decided, this is either the coolest new trend or an unwelcome blast from the past. Much to the horror of millennials, it appears that Gen Zs have successfully resurrected the dress over jeans look, popular on the carpets of the early 90s. And now the style has been spotted in Aussie shop windows. Are you horrified?
I wouldn't be wearing it anyway.
Yeah, I think there are definitely elements that I would get inspired by from the Noughties, so I'm a fan of it.
I definitely look at some things and think they're not okay.
Two things.
Yes.
How good was your newsread just then? Thanks for taking over.
Gold Sarah's newsread.
Is there anything you can't do? And second of all, jeans, dress over the top. What do you make
I've
of it?
never, ever owned a pair of jeans.
Really?
What?
My legs are too short. There was one photo, but it was like doctored.
Oh, okay.
I made my legs longer.
Yeah, yeah. So you're
Jeans
not a
for
fan
me
of
are just,
denim?
yeah, jeans like, no.
Okay.
But
right.
on this, what do you...
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
With the dress over the top.
You know, when it comes to fashion, I think do what you want. You know, if somebody says something's out of fashion, that's the reason to wear it. I just think fashion dictates, you know, you should just wear what the hell you like.
I've been thinking about wanting to wear a tie on this show. Boy George, what
Without
do you
a
think?
shirt or just over a t-shirt.
No shirt, just a tie, and maybe a bow tie potentially.
Not with a t-shirt. I think you need to have a shirt, you know.
Oh, okay. And frosted tips? What are your thoughts on frosted tips?
Absolutely essential.
You have talked about, though, when you were young and going out the door dressed as you wanted. What were...
Even when I was young.
Well, we've got some amazing photos here because you were a fashion trailblazer.
My mum used to stop me. My mum used to stand in front of the door to start with. She would say to my dad, "Jerry, look what he's wearing." And my dad used to look behind his newspaper and go, "If he wants to get beat up, you know." Why am I talking like an Australian? Yeah, and then eventually my mum sort of became my collaborator because she was a really good seamstress. So she would just copy things. I would get something from Vivienne Westwood and she'd say, "How much was that?" I can make it for like a third of the price.
In fact, didn't you wear a piece that your mum had made to a Vivienne Westwood show and she saw it?
I was at a show and I had these Union Jack bondage trousers on and she was like, "They're not mine." And I said, "My mum made them." And she checked them out and she goes, "Tell your mum she did a really good job." I love Vivienne. She was so cool.
And can
cool.
we tell everyone at home how many hats you're travelling with on this tour?
Probably about 20 on this tour.
20?
How many have you got total?
Oh, hundreds. They're in cupboards and under beds. You know, everywhere you look, there's hats hidden.
How do you travel with 20 hats?
I've got these massive, big trunks that I quite like because the hats are light. So people always go, "What's in it?" And I go, "Hats." And then once in Australia, they opened it and they go, "What are they?" And I was like, "They're hats." I mean, it's obvious. And they said, "Are you going to sell them?" And I said, "Who would buy them other than me?" You know?
I think you've got a fair few people in here who'd like to buy one of your hats.